Tetelestai, the final cry of victory. What does the word Tetelestai mean? This Greek word, one of the last 7 words spoken by Jesus on the cross, translates to, "It is finished." But what exactly was finished? What is the deeper significance of this word? Today, some associate Tetelestai with miracles and healings, but its true meaning goes far beyond that. It is not about physical healings. It is about Jesus and his mission. As Jesus hung on the cross in his final moments, he did not cry out in pain, anger, or defeat, as many criminals did before him. Instead, he proclaimed Tetelestai, a powerful declaration of victory, not surrender. This was not a cry of despair, but of triumph. What was this victory? Through his perfect obedience to God, Jesus accomplished the greatest mission of all, reconciling humanity with God. He tore down the barrier that sin had created, the wall that had separated man from God since Adam's fall. Tetelestai signifies the fulfillment of this mission. St. Paul echoes this in 2 Timothy 4:7-8, saying, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith." But Tetelestai holds even deeper layers of meaning. Let's explore them. The malice of man had reached its limit. Jesus' enemies had done their worst. They betrayed him, falsely accused him, mocked him, tortured him, and crucified him. Their thirst for vengeance was finally satisfied. There was nothing more they could do to harm him. The suffering of Christ was over. His agony had come to an end. The storm had passed. Jesus was about to enter paradise, where there would be no more suffering, as described in Revelation 21:1-4. The fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies. Jesus' life and death fulfilled over 33 Old Testament prophecies, including, he was given vinegar to drink, Psalm 69:21. He was sold for 30 pieces of silver, Zechariah 11:12. His hands and feet were pierced, Psalm 22:16. His garments were divided, Psalm 22:18. His side was pierced, Zechariah 12:10. These prophecies, written centuries earlier, found their completion in Jesus Christ. The end of the old ceremonial laws before Jesus, Jewish priests had to sacrifice thousands of animals to atone for sins. But after the cross, these sacrifices were no longer needed. Jesus was the ultimate sacrifice. The priesthood itself found fulfillment in him, as Hebrews 10:11-12 explains. The completion of Jesus' earthly mission. Every task the Father had given him was accomplished. What seemed impossible, to save humanity through love and obedience, was now complete. But this was only the end of his first coming. He will return, not as a suffering servant, but as a righteous judge to separate the good from the wicked. The work of redemption was done. 2 great acts of God were completed. The Incarnation. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. John 3:16. The Crucifixion. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. John 15:13. The impact of Tetelestai. Jesus' death accomplished several things: full payment for sin, the debt of sin was paid in full; the defeat of Satan, the power of the enemy was crushed; the opening of the fountain of grace, salvation became available to all; the foundation of peace was established; true reconciliation with God was made possible. So now when you hear Tetelestai, know that it is not just a word. It is a declaration of Jesus' mission fulfilled and our redemption secured. His 6th word on the cross was Tetelestai, it is finished. His final words were, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." At that moment, he returned to the Father, victorious and satisfied. Unlike Adam, who disobeyed, Jesus remained faithful and completed the mission of salvation. I hope this explanation helps you understand the real meaning of Tetelestai. If you found this valuable, please share it with others. God bless you.